Hello, I'm Azai. Welcome back to Princess X. I just came back from the gym, ate some food, and here I am. Today is a Monday, so I am on schedule for once. It's actually still a holiday, that's why I'm recording right now at 2:31. Usually I'd be recording at around 4:30 or 5 p.m. after I'm done with work. But tomorrow is when I actually get back to work again. The vacation week was pretty nice. Like, I wasn't really doing anything much. I was just like lazing around. But being able to just wake up at my usual time, it's something that I took for granted when I wasn't working. Being able to wake up at like what, 7 or 8. But now that I have work, I gotta wake up at 5. See, the thing is, I feel like my standards when it comes to waking up is already way above most people. Like, when I wake up at 6 a.m., I already felt that I was that I was late in waking up, that I oversleep, right? But I think for most people, like, oversleeping with me when they wake up at 9. So there's like a 3-hour difference. But yeah, I got myself some street food, which I haven't really done in a long time. But I usually order Grab when I like want to get some food and stuff, right? But I realized just how nice it is living in Indonesia and Jakarta, where street food is just very filling and also very cheap. Like, I was buying like a $1 noodle, and it had like most of everything I need. I also got some leftover fried chicken that I got yesterday, so that was like a meal on its own. But yeah, enough about that. Let's actually talk about the game, shall we? So in the last episode, we got teleported into this sort of spiritual world after Naja and Shinichi got stabbed by Proxy. I have absolutely no idea where the game is going from this point forward. Heck, I don't even know where the hell the game was trying to go 2 episodes ago when they suddenly start talking very seriously about wars, people dying, and the fact that Naja's a killer, but we still like her. See, I don't know what I'm supposed to feel about this game so far. I like it, but at the same time, it's also giving me very mixed emotions and feelings. It feels like there's something there, but it's always being withheld by the amount of H scenes this game have. Way too much. You guys on YouTube, like I said, you guys are probably going to enjoy this playthrough, but I have to go. Oh shit, I actually talked too long again. But I actually have to sit through and play all those 8 scenes. It's actually a bit longer than what it was before. It's not 10 minutes anymore. It's around 15 minutes-ish now, so it's very lengthy. I wish they actually not increase the length of the 8 scenes, because it really does make the pacing all over the place. But okay, let's see what's gonna happen. So Naja's mother and also this guy called Betelgeuse, which is the same guy that's also in ReZero. I don't know whether or not Betelgeuse is a very important name in Christianity or any sort of like other religion, but he's popular enough to be here and also in ReZero, so maybe he is a popular person. Unlike the scriptures, I don't know though. I don't really read the Bible in English. I've read the Bible in Indonesia, but you know, it is what it is. So let's continue this. This is what's happening on the capital after we basically got stabbed by Proxy. I wonder if our body got transported into somewhere else, or is our dead bodies or corpses still here? Guess we'll see. Meanwhile, in the Imperial capital, I, Proxima, am standing dumbstruck in the middle of a crowd that wants to kill me. Oh, sorry. Gotta get rid of the mouse there. We both consented to the battle, and I won. I have nothing to be ashamed of. But I've lost the opportunity to win against Naja ever again.
よくやったプロキシマ。芸家もさぞお喜びになるだろう。さあ、神の目を取り戻し、 この都を灰に変えてしまうのだ。
Okay, that's telling me that the bodies are still there. Because he's basically trying to make Proxy here desecrate the body even more by stealing from the body. I hear Betelgeuse's shrill voice behind me. Sure, why not? Shinichi and Naja are already dead. In that case, this imperial capital contains nothing but hated enemies of the catalog. The locals glare at me with deep resentment in their eyes. I reach sluggishly towards Naja's left hand.
さあ、やれ。この忌まわしき都を吹き飛ばしてや。
But then, I hear another sound. The sound of tearing flesh. Startled, I turn. The claws of dragons are heavy and sharp. It turns out that remains just as true when they're in human form. Am I in the bad ending? I don't know. I have a bad feeling about this. Betelgeuse, dumbfounded, tries to turn around. But he has an arm sticking out of his chest.
覚醒するはずだったのですよ。それがなぜ
A voice so empty it makes me shudder. The Empress, just deprived of her daughter and her son-in-law, mutters to herself in disappointment as she rips out the Inquisitor's heart. Betelgeuse falls to the ground as the crowd pulls away.
どうしました我が婿真一覚醒なさい力をその秘めたる力を解放なさい
The reason why I didn't want to do that was because I didn't want to fall into your palms. I said this already in multiple playthroughs, but I really dislike it when I'm doing something according to people's plans. I really hate that. I really value independence, I guess. Or, I don't know. I just don't like being controlled. Maybe I'm a control freak? I don't know either, to be fair. But it could be.
ミクリアの子の持つあの忌まわしき力を使うのですさあ真一どうして
What did she say? The abominable power of humans.
プロキシマ槍を突き立てたあなたなら知っていましょうなぜこのようないかなる術をあるいは槍に秘密が答えなさい聖騎士プロキシマなぜ真一は秘めたる力を使わずに命を落としたのですか
The gaze of the 11th Empress of Gorgonian is on me. I barely resist the urge to fall to my knees. But what hidden power is she speaking of? He's just a human, far removed from any supernatural forces. What power could he possibly have that a mighty dragon might want?
重ねて問いますミクリアの息子でありながらなぜ真一さんはあの力を使おうとしなかったのですか
私にわかるわけがあるまいそもそも力とは何だ
I guess the reason why I didn't want to use that power is that I don't know, subconsciously maybe I didn't want to kill Proxy if I chose that. Or I don't know, last episode, I remember just instinctually trying to shield Naja and hope that at least she would survive, but I guess my body is just so weak that both of us got impaled instead. So I didn't even consider that both of us would have died if I shielded Naja. And I guess I trust Proxy that she wouldn't really try to hurt Naja. But probably that was just my naive heart wishing for it.
いやー、私も聞きたいですね。
That's our dad. There's a disturbance in the crowd. A man weaves through the wall of people, with a sobbing Saki and Yuki in tow. A man in a black tuxedo, apparently intended for the wedding ceremony. Oji Mikuriya, Shinichi's father. He looks like a douche. Look at that smug on his face.
ミクリア
いやー、困ったことをしてくれましたね。なあ、新一。
So, are we still here in spiritual form? Meanwhile, this place is emptier than I expected. We're walking around in a world of endless darkness, relying on a magical lantern produced by Naja to see. Maybe walking isn't the right word. After all, in this world of darkness, there's no floor, or sky, or gravity. We are drifting through a blackness deep as the void of space.
そのようだな。これでは眠るわけにもいかぬ。
Naja, can you back off a bit? You're making me censor the text box, so people can't actually see what you're saying. Why is that?
一度離れたら二度と会えないかもしれぬであろう。
Yeah, you're right. You guys can probably infer what they're talking about based on what I'm saying, hopefully.
どうした新一？浮かぬ顔をして。
I'm just wondering what's happening on Demiurgus right now. Naja, your mother said that I had the power to stop you two from fighting, or something, but I still don't know what she meant. Actually, I do have an idea how I could have ended the fight, if that's all I'd wanted to do. In any case, with me and Naja dead here, the battle must be over. Of course, it would have ended the same way without my intervention.
力？そんなことを母上が言っていたのか？
Yeah, I think that was why she wanted us to get married. That was the impression I got based on her conversation with that ratty fellow, Betelgeuse or whatever. I gathered that this was what she had hoped to gain from her dealings with my father's company. And it seemed like she was hoping my power would manifest during the battle. I explained these things to Naja.
なるほど。そんな思惑があったからこそか。危うく民の暴動が起きるところだったというに。
Looks like it. I really wonder what power it was that your mother wanted so desperately. What's wrong?
いや、ふと昔のことを思い出しただけだ。
The past?
いやー、困ったことをしてくれましたね。なあ、新一。もう、こんな時に反抗期だなんて。もう、ちょっと空気読もうよ。
Not that Shinichi's father is entirely on top of the situation himself. He's talking to a corpse. It's not about to answer him. And yet, despite his own flesh and blood lying dead on the ground, despite the sobbing of his daughters, he still wears an affable grin. I don't know what affable is. Maybe that's like an aloof one? Or maybe it's like a disinterested grin? Shinichi's father casually steps between myself and Nadius the 11th.
責めないのですか？
せめて帰ってくるならいくらでも。が、そういうわけじゃないでしょう。死んじゃったものは仕方がない。うちの息子もオタクのナージャちゃんも責任取れるわけじゃないでしょう。プロコちゃんもあなたもさ。
Somewhere in the back of my mind, I'm still hoping that they would get back somehow, but I do think this is probably going to be the bad ending. But if the good ending is actually going with the plan that Naja's mom wants us to do, I don't like that. I really dislike that. But we'll see. That's right. The dead don't come home. It's easy to forget on the battlefield, but that's the way it is. Back in peaceful Japan world, we didn't have to face the constant threat of death. But I couldn't forget my dead comrades. And that spiraled out into all of this.
父さん、ひどいよ。最低。兄ちゃんかわいそうだよ。
違いない。で、改めて聞きますがね。私たちの力って何ですか？私の子なら使えるあの力ってねえ、一体何なんでしょう？
今しがた発揮したばかりでしょうに。このデミウルゴスの住民には決して真似のできない力。
いや、何のことやら私には全く。
He's clearly playing the fool right now.
今も 力を使っているじゃありませんか。ミクリア、あなたはどうしてこれほどのことが起きているのに、なぜ内心を隠して笑顔を。他の者は欺けても私の目はごまかされません。それこそが私の求めた力。この世界のものは持たない嘘の力。
What are you talking about? The power of lies? What? The fact that you can be two-faced or what?
悲しいのでしょ、あなたも。力を発揮できないまま大事なご子息を失って。なのに。
父さん？本当なの？
なんだ、バレていましたか。あいやはやお恥ずかしい。ですが、一つだけあなたは勘違いしていらっしゃる。
勘違い？つまりこのような方法では新一に力を使わせることは。
せえよ、うるせえよ。何が力だ。こんなのはな、その気になりゃ誰だってできるんだ。簡単な技術だ。いや、本当はない方がいいもんなんだ。
Yeah, I was actually surprised. Like, what the hell is she talking about? The power of lies? Everyone can do that.
簡単な技術ない方がいい。
そうだよ、いらねえもんだ。あんたらの文明はな、長い時間かけて使わなくっていいように進歩してきた。いつも本音で生きてて純粋で、嘘なんかいらねえから、みんな嘘が下手で。だから俺はこの世界が好きだったのに、それが秘めた力。ふざけんな。あんたそんなもののために子供を犠牲にしたんだぞ。
You know, this is partially your fault too, you know?
あんないい子を。
黙りなさい。誰に口を聞いていると思っているのです。
ナージャちゃんの母ちゃんにだよ。同じ子を持つ親としてだ。けどよ、あんただけ責めるのは筋違いだよな。俺にも責任がある。俺たちは自分で子供を殺したんだ。今日は大切なことを学んだよ。
Man, isn't this like way too late? This guy was supposed to be like comedy relief back when he was first introduced when we got that phone call. But, so, like, him actually admitting this feels a bit weird. Him actually also being angry is also a bit weird.
子供は親のおもちゃじゃない。ちゃんと自分で意志を持って生きてるんだ。今さらこんな当たり前のこと気がつくなんて。俺たちは最低の親だった。
Now you say this, huh?
そんなナディウス、ナディウス、私の可愛い娘、ナディウス。
Well, she probably didn't expect that Naja would die, yeah. I mean, in her mind, we would be able to do something about that.
新一、
Your boobs are still showing, Naja. Hmm?
覚えているか？ヨとそなたが初めて出会った日のこと。
Yeah, I remember. I was surprised at the time. I heard I had a foreign fiancé, and that turned out to be you, Naja.
いや、そうではなく、
本当に初めて出会った日のことだ。
Is this gonna be that flashback we saw all those like hours ago at the very beginning when we start the game? Huh? Had we ever met before that? It might be a route to Naja, but I have no memory of an earlier meeting.
あの写真だよ。ほら、子供の頃外国の街で撮ったってあれだ。
No. Like I said at the time, I don't remember anything from back then. Oh, but maybe. Come to think of it, I feel like the townscape of the imperial capital looks a lot like the one in the photograph. Oh.
やっと思い出した。そんな顔をしておるな。
That's right. I remember now. We met a long time ago. Me and Naja. Can we actually show that bottom part of yours, Naja? Are you sure? Supposedly, the slit is actually on that scaly part. But, you know, this should be fine, right? Don't do anything to me, YouTube. Her tits weren't quite as big back then. But her face, yeah, that was her. I see. The one I made that promise to was you, Naja. But why are you bringing it up now?
さっきの話で思い出したのだが、あの時な、要は父上と危うく婚約させられるところだったのだ。
Huh? Why? After all, Dad has Mom. And Naja was so small back then.
再会した時に言ったであろう。結婚相手は世の一存で決まるわけではないと。
Then, the reason we used to play together so much...
将来の息子として仲良くしておかねばならんかったからな。
With my future son? Really? You're supposed to marry my dad, so I'm your son? Even though we're... What the fuck? How old are you? Man, my dad's fucked up. Huh?
でも仲良くするうちにな、義理の息子などとは思えんようになったわ。父上のことはあまり好きではなかったし、新一と共にいる方が楽しかったからな。
Makes sense.
それとまだ何もなかったから安心せよ。何もかも汝が初めてである。あんなこともこんなことも、それから誰かを好きになったのも。
I wasn't worried about that.
そうか。
As soon as Mikuria's father speaks, I step forward to defend him. I can't expect to defeat Naja's mother, but I can't let her take his life, let alone the lives of the twins. However, after a long silence, the hateful Gorgonian Empress speaks.
ミクリア、私はあなたを恨みます。初めて出会った人間種があなたでなければ、あなた方人間種を理解できない化け物とさえ感じていなければ、こんな過ちは犯さなかったでしょう。
You can't just blame, like, a meeting. It's your own, like, presumptuous, like, assumptions that leads to this whole thing. Why didn't you even ask this guy about the whole power of lies thing in the first place? She walks forward unsteadily, completely ignoring the people around her. At last, she kneels between the corpses of Shinichi and Naja, which are lying atop one another. She grasps their bloodied hands.
許してください、二人とも。私が愚かでした。新一さん。
Her sobs echo through the silent palace. A Gorgonian royal, a true dragon of darkness, crying in public. From the golden glitter of those evil eyes, there fall tears. I can practically hear the death rattle of traditional Demiurgian thought. Hey Naja, your body is going see-through.
ようやく新一も気がついたか。よく見てみろ。そなたも薄れかかっておるぞ。
I actually half expected they were gonna have sex during this incorporeal or corporeal form like this. But thankfully, I remember that last episode that they said they couldn't touch each other. Thank the Lord. Indeed, I am. My body is well on its way to melting into the darkness. I wonder if we'll vanish.
多分。
I don't want to. I wanted to see more of your world. I can't believe we're parting like this. I don't want to.
泣きそうな顔するな。男でやろう。新一が泣きそうな顔をしておると、夜まで悲しくなるではないか。
The fact that you guys even got this form, you guys should have been thankful. You guys should have been dead like last episode. The fact that there's this corporeal form or whatever, and you guys can still talk is something to celebrate about.
泣くな。ナージャと一緒だから平気と言え。僕がいるから怖くないと言え。世の夫だろう。新一だろう。
I can't help it. This is awful. I don't want to leave you. I want to be together. Even if we're dead, I want to be with you. I break down and cry. Right in front of the woman I love. My face is disheveled. My cheeks are wet with tears. I'm wailing like a baby. But so is Naja. I really want to say goodbye with a smile, but I can't. I can't do it. At least, I want to hold her until the last possible moment. But this world won't give us even that simple comfort. Yeah, so he literally just said that if they can actually bang, he would bang. Shinichi, you suck dick. If you were Rance, I could understand that, but you're not Rance, Shinichi. I don't know why the hell you suddenly think with your dick, my dude. My beloved Naja is sobbing, but all I can do is watch. Even as I do, she's melting away into the darkness. So, though I know it's pointless, how is this even happening? How are we touching her? Is this gonna be an H scene? Fuck! I put my lips where her lips ought to be. One last kiss. Please just stop at a kiss, Shinichi. We clutch the sensation close to our chests. As we disappear, thank you! Goodbye. Goodbye, Naja. This would actually undermine what the hell is going on if we actually just had sex. This music is giving me traumatic experiences. We fade away into the deep, deep darkness. That is actually a wholesome, like CG though. Ah, a light. But you guys probably can't see jack squat. I'll be censoring that for people on YouTube anyway. Did we rewind time? What's going on?
いいこと坊や。よくお聞き。昔のお話です。
Is this Naja? She's alive. And is that our kid?
キス、たった一回だけで、カエルは立派な王子様に、死体はお姫様になりましたとさ。めでたし、めでたし。
So I was right. Like, snakes are ovovivipar, right? So they had sex, and after that, they actually lay their eggs outside. Naja, is 13th asleep? What is this? Kingdom Hearts? Organization 13?
である。ちょうど今寝たところなのだ。
Oh. A year has passed. But what happened? Why didn't we survive? After our miraculous recovery, we practically eloped back to Japan world. From what we heard afterwards, there was quite a stir back in Demiurgus. In the end, the Empire and the Catalog established a conditional peace. I hear they're building friendly relationships with other countries too. Well, friendlier. Of course, there might be some scheming going on. But for the time being, they're doing well. Oh, and Naja and I had an egg. It might not have hatched yet, but it is Gorgonian royalty. So it's already crying at night and wetting itself. Quite the little rascal. You can wet yourself as an egg? How does the feces even get out of the egg? I don't understand. I am not very knowledgeable about snake biology, but is that actually real or is this bullshit that they're trying to feed me? The little tyrant cries and won't go to sleep until someone reads it a picture book. Naja and I and the egg, Naughtius the 13th, are living a peaceful life in my house. You know, Naja, there's one thing I still don't understand.
なんであるか？
Why did we come back to life? We were completely dead back then, weren't we? I still can't believe we're alright.
うん。世もそれが気になっていた。魔法理論的にもありえぬことだ。だが最近やっと理解した。
What? Is it bullshit MC powers? Anna?
これである。
Naja taps the picture book with one hand.
おそらくはキスの奇跡だ。最後の新一のキスが我らに奇跡を起こしたのだろう。
Man, it was a mistake trying to actually make this trying to take this game seriously. And like I said, the topics that this game brought up is actually very interesting, and you don't really expect that from a nukige about monster girls. Heck, I did not expect the story would get into that deep about war and stuff. But the resolution is always something fucked up. Not fucked up as in like it's damn, that's mind-blowing. No, it's garbage. It's actual garbage. The resolution is always garbage. Fuck! You can't just do this bullshit. The kiss.
そうである。心のこもったキスはカエルを王子に変え、死体を花嫁に変える。これは1万シャヘルの魔法力に相当する。その奇跡の力で蘇ったのであろう。
I just can't believe it.
だが他には考えられぬ。1万シャヘルを超え、死者を蘇らせるほどの魔法力など他には。そうだな。ゴルゴネイオン王族の涙くらいにしか存在せぬのだ。
That's such an asshole. God. I'm trying so hard to not make myself hate this game, but this asshole really pisses me off.
しかし、あの冷酷非情な母上が涙など流すはずがない。したがって、キスの奇跡に決まっておるのだ。これにて証明終了である。
What the heck is QED? I wonder.
起きてしまったか。絵本一冊では足りぬようだ。よかろう。もう一冊読んでくれる。覚悟して聞くがよい。
We don't know the truth, but the ending we know. The same as the one in the picture book. How does she even know that a royal, like a Gorgonian royalty tier, would be able to save us? Does Naja's mother know? I don't think so. She probably would have just used like teardrops or, you know, something that would make her cry in the first place. Fuck, this is making me really not like what... this game. Naja and I and Naughtius the 13th and everyone else as well.
みんな幸せに暮らしましたとさ。 めでたしめでたし。
You're pissing me off, Naja.
Ah, あらあら。きっとこういうことを言うのでしょうね。親の心、子知らずとは。
全くですな。
I wish these two actually die. I'm not gonna lie, I wish these two die. They're like the source of all our problems. Fuck these two. They all lived happily ever after. Fuck that. The end. What? I am going to look up a guide for this game. If this is the actual, like, true ending, I would be super pissed off. Like, what the fuck was that? Oh my god. I've never been so pissed off in my life before because of an ending of a game. What the fuck? Okay, give me a sec here while I actually take a look at the ending. You guys can listen to this while I probably be quiet. Okay, so I'm actually taking a look at the guide and it's giving me a lot of info. So this game actually has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 endings. This is interesting. You need to beat all main endings to unlock this ending. You have to replay the Fiancee's Forever route in order to trigger this ending. What the heck is Fiancé's Forever in the first place? What is going on in this game? So, the choice selection is only when you actually get to the date. You're supposed to choose proxy first, it looks like. There's actually a harem ending too. This is so awkward. This is very awkward. I thought that was going to be Naja's ending, but it's supposed to be this ending called The Power of a Kiss. Yeah, this is the so-called like Power of the Kiss. Okay, I think literally the only thing I had to choose for this harem ending is basically Comfort Proxy right here. Yeah, after comforting Proxy, I don't have any more choices. Literally, all I needed to do was this. So, for people on YouTube and also people on Patreon, I'll probably be cutting all of the things that I said about trying to get the common route and whatnot. This is literally all you need to do. There are different scenes in between, or there are some scenes that you get after you choose specific stuff, but it's only like 5 lines, and I don't think it's worth showcasing those like at all. So this is most likely gonna be an H scene, and I will have to endure this. I try to offer some comfort, but the look Proxy gives me is severe.
同情かそれは不要だ
No, it's not sympathy.
では放っておいてくれ私はあくまでもお前の口からナージャに伝えてほしかっただけだよ
Okay.
話は終わりだナージャのところに帰れ
So, literally, is this gonna be where the scene starts to change? Chapter 7? Is this the final chapter or what?
新一
From looking at the guide, I don't have any more choices.
まあそうであるな要はとても贅沢な悩みを抱えておるこうして恋敵たちを出し抜き大好きな新一と結ばれた日本世界でいうところの彼女になれたというのになのになぜか今一つ楽しくないプロコやユウキや他の連中とはギクシャクしておるしそれに新一ともどこか分かっておる新一には気取られん
It's so weird this is happening because the scene where we had sex with Naja multiple times is still happening. We offered to comfort Proxy, but she declined us.
新一の前だけでは底抜けに幸せでなければそれがいい女の条件なのであろう
See, the voice line isn't even there.
分かっておるともいかな戦いも勝利とは虚しいものなのだ
No, being happy when you're clearly not happy in front of us is being dumb. If you're unhappy, say so. Say so that we can have a resolution of why you're unhappy. Say so because we want to fix that problem.
さてただいまより緊急対策会議を始めます
Emergency planning meeting? What for?
なの
For once, even Yuki looks puzzled by what Saki is doing. That's rare. When my sisters get up to mischief, they usually do it together. Moreover, present at this meeting are
会議何を対策せよと綱吉
はもう少し詳しく説明せよと午前は申しておられる
What's going on? Is my skip function still on? Because it's making my effects go super fast. Even Proxy is here, and our relationship with her has been strained lately. Oh, then maybe the meeting is about the relationship between Proxy and Naja. Are they going to try to get us all to make up?
どうでもいいけどなんで私までこの会議ってミクリアの話なんでしょ
まゆこちゃんもいてくんなきゃほらまゆこちゃんって前からちょっとヤンデレっぽいとこあるじゃない
Is she?
誰がよヤンデレじゃないツンデレだってってそれも違う誰がデレよそれじゃまるで私がミクリアのこと好きみたいじゃないの
はいはいいいからそういうのもういいから
What's up with Saki today? She's really into this, and handling everything well. So, what's this meeting about?
決まってんじゃないの兄ちゃんの会議だよ
About me?
そう兄ちゃんのせいでこないだからみんながギクシャクしてるんだよだからその対策会に
Because of me? I know it's awkward, but how is that my fault?
そうだよ決まってるじゃん兄ちゃんがナージャ選んだのはいいけどなんか覚悟決めてないというかその後の態度がはっきりしてないじゃない
See, I feel like this is what should have happened. No, actually, I shouldn't have chosen anyone and just go with the moratorium till forever. I feel like the harem route is really what we should have gotten on the first play, but I don't know what the hell happened.
それが良くないの。それがギクシャクしてる元々の原因なの。
Either like a harem route or a choice where we didn't even choose anyone.
兄ちゃんの中には決意がないんだよ。
Heck, I think I would have been fine with choosing Nishi. Commitment? Why commitment? What kind of commitment?
兄ちゃんが僕はナージャが好きなんだって態度をとってれば、ほらもう問題なんて起きないんだよ。つけ込む好きっていうか、もしかしてまだ逆転できるかもっていう空気があるからギクシャクするの。
It does?
黙って聞いておれば。
Naja.
世と新一の間に好きなどない。固い決意で結ばれておる。そうであろ皆の者。なぜ目をそらす？
なんでもないの。なるほど、確かに我らがこの家に住み続けているのはまさにその理由であるわけですが。
You say you are residing in this house, but throughout like 2 or 3 chapters ago, you guys haven't really been doing much of anything.
42? そうなのではなくってよ。隙を見つけて新一様を横取りするためにこの家に残っているのです。ほら
But Proxy is different, right? We talked about it before with the wars back home and all.
いえ、それは言い訳でしょう。プロコ様は新一様に惹かれている自分や戦士でありながら平和な日常に浸る自分を受け入れることができず、あのような言動を。
So this is literally a joke ending. The reason she brought that up is literally just shot down for this ending.
あるコマドリ、貴様何を勝手なことを。
というわけで兄ちゃんが悪いと思うの。なるほど、そうですね。
悪いのはいつもこいつよ。
Hey, why are you all ganging up on me? Naja, help me out here.
いや、確かにそうである。新一、そこに座れ。前から汝には言いたいことがあった。そもそも汝は以前から。
Et tu, Naja?
というわけで今日は兄ちゃんをどうするか決めようと思います。そもそも兄ちゃんには情熱というかポトフ、そういうものがちょっと不足してると思うの。
The hell's this potafu? What do you mean, yeah? And she meant pathos, not potafu, I think.
なるほど。ポトフ。
Not you too. If you're not on my side, then just stay quiet.
草食系男子ってやつかな。これは社会問題なんで兄ちゃんだけを責めるわけにはいかないけど。
This is so awkward because, like I said, all of those 8 scenes would not just still happen. God, I'm so confused by the common route in this game. Look at Saki, so judgmental, labeling her own elder brother however she wants.
でしたらここで逆転の発想はいかがです？逆転？つまり決意や情熱が不足してるというのなら、いっそ改めてみんなで結婚し直すというのでは。
Huh?
みんなでのほほんとぬるま湯のような恋愛関係をコンピューター用語で言うところのハーレムルートというやつです。
Yeah, this is a joke ending, man. Computer terminology, my ass. That isn't computer terminology. That's game terminology at best.
装飾系で優柔不断な新一様向けかと。いかがです？ユキ、それでもいいの？妥協する。常吉。
は、午前はそれでうまくいくならそれでもと申しておられる。
This is really making all of the things that I thought was serious 2 episodes ago down the drain. Oh my god, my brain. My brain, I don't know how to think about this game. Hold on, everyone. What are you saying?
みんなはこう言ってるけど、兄ちゃんどうする？
Just let me fuck everyone, Saki. What do you mean, what about it? Why the hell should we do a harem route?
いかんそんなのは許さんぞ。
結果としてはあなたもその方がうまくいくのです。電子頭脳の計算です。
騙されるか。
In the end, the planning meeting falls apart.
地の炎、天の炎、空の炎、我が前にあだらすもの、そのすべてを焼き払い、世界を再び再生せよ。
そんな手何度も食らいません。42変形戦略爆撃形態ジブラルタル。家の中はやめて
Do we not have sex with anyone in the harem route? Things degenerated again. In what you might now call the usual way. Though it's actually been a while. I feel like it's been a long time since everybody got rowdy like this. It used to be like this every day. Everyone was always fighting, and the house was destroyed as if it didn't matter. But since Naja and I started formally dating, this stopped happening. I wonder why. It feels as if right now, when they're fighting with magic and secret weaponry, everyone is getting along better. And I find it just a little bit relaxing. Of course, I shouldn't be able to relax in the slightest.
新一、今夜は夜の部屋で寝よう。
Yeah. I can't tell Naja that this kind of excitement from before we started dating, that I might kind of enjoy it.
どこへ行く？
To the bathroom. Just like Naja's trying to get used to this world, I'm doing my best to understand the culture of Demiurgus. But there are a number of customs I just can't get my head around. For example, devouring a chicken head first as a snack. For another example, the men's toilets of the Imperial military. I hate those things. I just can't bring myself to use them. They're kind of jelly-like, or maybe more like a waffle maker. I head over to the half-destroyed house to take care of my business. But on the way, I see it. Between Naja's gur in the yard and the entrance to the house.
さきよ。
Hmm? What's this?
女神サキエルよ。あなたを地球に使わしてもうずいぶん経ちました。
My head hurts. Who the fuck are you? What the heck? Great goddess. Another fantasy world resident? That's certainly the sense I get from her, but... Wait. More importantly, wasn't this lady just saying some pretty crazy things? What was it she just called Saki?
にもかかわらず、あなたは未だにこの星に調和をもたらしてはいません。これについてどうお思いなのです？
I expected this to happen like at the very start of the game, but they suddenly sprung this at the end? I don't know what to say.
お答えなさい。女神サキエル。
I don't mind if they throw bullshit at me right at the start so that I can just have sex with everyone, but don't do this! There it is again! She just called Saki Goddess Sakiel. What's that about? Why is this fantasy character talking that way to my little sister? Crap. I was so surprised I forgot to be quiet.
兄ちゃんまさか今の話聞いてたの？
Yeah. Hey, what's all this about? What's this about you being a goddess? Who is this person? Why does she call you Goddess Sakiel?
兄ちゃんそうか知られちゃったんだね。聞いての通りだよ。実はさっきはね、地球を守護するために使わされた女神サキエルだったの。
Saki is enveloped in a pure white light. Slowly, slowly the light fades. And there... You're still the same.
身長が 0.5 メガミセンチくらい伸びてるでしょ。
I can't even tell.
ちなみに1メガミセンチは1センチに相当します。
Then call it a centimeter. Don't go around making up random units. It's too confusing.
違います。人間の1センチの方が後なのです。
My head hurts. You know what? I don't really care right now. If you're going to unveil your true form, then at least make it more distinct. You haven't changed at all.
何？兄ちゃん正体だからデザイン大幅に変わると思ったの？光ったから変身するって。そんなはずないじゃん。
What a silly reason to make fun of me. Kinda pisses me off.
でもごめんね兄ちゃん。今まで嘘ついてたんだ。さっきは兄ちゃんの本当の妹じゃなかったんだよ。
Saki. Come to think of it, I don't really remember when Saki was born. What the fuck? We've been together for a long time, but I feel like one day she was just suddenly there. My head fucking hurts! At the time, I was still a small child, so I didn't think about it very much. So basically, you're from a fantasy world too. The same as Naja and Proxy.
ちょっと違うんだよね。
Let's bang, Saki. Different. How exactly?
さっきはね、この世界の女神なの。
I don't understand all of Saki's explanation, but some of it gets through. For centuries upon centuries, gods, well, goddesses, have existed in this world in secret. Apparently, they were the basis for the gods worshipped by various religions. Saki or Sakiel is one of them. She was originally an unappointed goddess, lacking a post of her own, but... In July 1999, she came to Earth to battle aliens who were planning to invade. And after many years of violent struggle... My head... Why did I take this game seriously? Why? Why? Give me back my serious thoughts. The threat of the aliens was neutralized, and Sakiel was appointed as the goddess of Earth.
その時協力してくれたのが父さん、つまりミクリア王子なの。さっきはそのつてで一緒に住むことになったんだよ。兄ちゃんの妹兼言い名付けとしてね。
Just give me my Shimaidon. What was that? Stop trying to sneak the important parts past me.
なんか言った？
You did! Just now! You said you were my fiancé! Little sister slash fiancé isn't even a thing.
あるよ。女神的には普通だよ。
No, it isn't!
父さんが新一はモテない子に育つに違いない。だから今のうちに言い名付けをと気を利かせて。
Damn it, Dad!
まあ、さっきは女神でおおらかなんで中婚 OK だよ。ナージャとかと結婚した後、さっきとも結婚すればいいから。
That's not broad-minded. I can't tell if it's lazy or just straight up immoral. Hold on a minute. I'm getting this all mixed up. Hearing so much shocking new information at once is starting to make my head hurt. My head has been hurting like half an hour ago, Shinichi. After that ending that you call the kiss. My little sister Saki isn't my little sister at all, but a goddess, and my fiancé to boot. And the existence of goddesses in this world is pretty shocking too. Every theologian on Earth would love to hear this.
で、ナージャとサキ、どっちを第一夫人にする？サキ、実はナージャよりと年上だよ。
Hold on a second. I've had enough shocks for a while. So she's older than me? Then why is she my little sister? Is she really my older sister? I don't even know anymore. I always thought you were family.
兄ちゃん、 何も変わってないよ。今だって家族だもん。さっきは兄ちゃんの妹だよ。
Yes, and am I gonna fuck you right now? Saki, I see.
そろそろ話を戻しても。
Am I gonna fuck you too? Oh, pardon me.
忘れてました。とにかくさっきは偉い地球担当女神なんだから、正体を知った以上、明日からおやつもっと豪華にするように。夕飯もハンバーグだ。
そのことですが、サキエル、あなたはクビです。じゃありません。担当にしてからずいぶん経つのに、何ですかこの地球のありさまは。これではとても役目を果たしているとは言えません。
そんな、サキエルちゃんと仕事してるのに。
I hate to say it, but the great goddess might be right on this one. One look at the news makes that clear. Between pollution, war, and political corruption, the earth is in a sorry state. But Saki spends every day playing around with her friends at school, and lazing around the house, and stealing her brother's snacks. It would be hard to make the case that she's been doing a good job as the goddess of Earth.
サキエル、どういうことか説明しなさい。未だ地球のジャンプではドラゴンボールの続編が始まらないではありませんか。
What the fuck? Oh, give me back my serious thoughts. Huh?
地球人類はドラゴンボールを連載させるためだけに進化させた種でありながら、もう十数年も連載終了したままだとは。
Sorry to say, great goddess, but Akira Toriyama just passed a couple of months ago. Rest in peace, Akira Toriyama.
この地球が何のために作られたと思ってるのです。
だからもうちょっとです。現在さまざまな方向から手を回していますので。
Excuse me? That was why humanity was created? And the earth itself too? I'm pretty sure that manga is finished though.
黙ってて、地球なくなっちゃってもいいの？
Oh, sorry. You clearly... I guess this game wasn't made when Dragon Ball Super was out. But still, aren't there a lot of other things the goddess of Earth should be thinking about? Like the environment and war, and nuclear weapons?
さっきたちそれ平気だから気にしないよ。
I do worry about it! I don't care how cool you are with it!
環境問題も戦争も種の絶滅も星の運命にとっては必然なのです。干渉する理由はありません。
Yeah, they're just making a joke ending out of this. Can we get to the sex? These goddesses sure are cold.
それよりも地球にとってはジャンプの方が問題なのです。
Yeah, she's talking about Shonen Jump. I don't know why they localize it as Leap.
おまけになんです。ハンタはたまにしか乗らないし、ゴンズイもコテツも打ち切りだし。
She really likes manga, doesn't she? Pretty old stuff too. Lots of people like Hunter x Hunter, Shinichi.
大女神様は土曜にジャンプ売ってる女神酒屋に毎週ダッシュで通う漫画好きなの。
She sounds like a Japanese elementary school student from a few decades back.
そういったわけでサキエル、あなたの監督不行き届きです。処罰せざるを得ません。
そんなもしかして女神国に帰らなきゃって展開？
Seriously? I don't want to lose my little sister just because Dragon Ball is finished. She might not be my real sister, but the days we spent as a family were perfectly real.
やだ兄ちゃんやユウキやみんなとさよならしたくないよ。そんなのやだ。
Saki.
わかりました。このまま地球にいて構いません。
いいの？でもそういう展開の方が盛り上がりません？もう一もめして引っ張った方がもっとこうお涙ちょうだい的な話に。エロゲーなんかじゃどうやら泣ける話の方が偉いらしいですよ。
They do, but I just don't know what to think about this game. Do you want to leave? Leave it alone. She's already said you can stay.
そりゃそうだけど。
安易に泣かせる展開は好きではありません。特にエロゲーに涙は不要。泣きゲーなど男らしくない。オカマが作ってオカマが買うオカマゲームです。
What the fuck is wrong with you? What's this? The great goddess likes arrow games? And she doesn't like the sad ones?
ですので女神サキエル、あなたは極刑です。
極刑？まさかあの残酷な刑罰を？お願いです、大女神様。極刑だけはお許しを。来週号からでも連載再開させますので。
God, you're screaming at my ears.
もう遅いのです。
Saki seems genuinely terrified. What kind of punishment could it be could it be? Prison? Whipping? Or even death? Stop!
ダメです。女神サキエルよ。
Saki! The white light emanating from the great goddess consumes my entire field of vision. When it vanishes,
あなたはその姿で反省するのです。
どうしよう。兄ちゃん、さきちっちゃくなっちゃったよ。
I'm gonna have to censor you, Saki. But she's basically a pixie or a fairy. Naked though. What? This is still going? My head hurts. Can you stop looking at the fucking clouds?
それだ、兄ちゃん。やるよ。
Yeah. But this is my first time, so you're not gonna bait me, game. We're not going into an H scene. Be gentle.
わかってるって。
God, you're making me hard to make this not. You're making this safe for YouTube. Saki in fairy form. Why is she stroking my dick? I'm so confused. Patreon.com Azaikyousuke. I am not voice acting any of this garbage. I'm so confused. I'm at the point where I'm like, holy shit. What is going on?
なんじゃ、どうしたの？
どうしたもこうしたもあるか。新一が曜弁から戻ってこぬから心配になって来てみれば。
Okay, we're back, YouTube. I actually was doing Duolingo while that H scene was happening, but I still had my headphones on, so I was pretty scared when Naja suddenly abruptly like disrupted the H scene. But yeah, we are back. This is such a stupid game.
アンジラ、何をしておるのか。
妖精プレイ。
プレーとは何であるか。
異世界から来た物知らずキャラのナージャにツッコミをされるとは、なんとも異常なシチュエーションだね。ナージャがツッコミを入れるようになると、作品内におけるキャラ同士の関係性が崩れるじゃない。どうすんの？
ならば、ツッコミされるようなことをするでない。
She has a point. Aren't you missing something though, Naja?
新一は世のものだ。妹といえど、妖精プレイなど許さぬぞ。
No, not that. Like maybe something about Saki's size. Naja.
言い訳はリンボでせよ。
Wait! Wait! Naja, wait! Just hear me out. There's a good reason for this.
問答無用である。
What, is my cum gonna make her into a normal sister? My head. Naja got mad, hit hit me with some kind of magic punch and then smack the hell out of me. It's dawn by the time she decides to listen to what I have to say.
それでは申し開きをするがよい。
Okay, there's a reason for this.
あるの？
言ってみよ。
Hold on. Haven't you noticed something strange? It's Saki. Look at Saki. Isn't there something odd about her?
なあ？
そういえば知らぬ間に成長したか？
Well, you certainly didn't. Grow, I mean, as a person. But Saki did shrink.
なんと！
実は地球を守護する女神だったんだけど、大女神様に罰として妖精にされちゃったの。
二人揃って嘘ばかりつきよって。
This game is full of crap, Naja.
神だの妖精だのいるわけなかろう。
Hey! I don't want to hear that from a fantasy magician.
魔法と神の間に何の関係があろう。神などおらぬ。無論妖精もな。非科学的、そして非魔法的である。
I really don't understand you.
でもいるんだもん。
While we're arguing, God, I really hate Saki, and now I'm forced to listen to her voice.
騒がしいから様子を見に来てみれば。これは一体何事で？新一様とナージャ様が仲違い？これこそは好機。
No, there's something else you should notice first. Like Saki's size.
綱吉？
は、そのようで、あの二人喧嘩をしているようにございます。
Not you too!
兄ちゃん、もしかしてさっき存在感ないのかな？
Not at all. Don't even worry. Okay, everybody listen up. Something crazy is happening.
さきちゃん、一体どうしちゃったの？
Oh, Yuki. You see, that's the power of the sisterly bond. She noticed right away.
裸のままうろうろして、兄ちゃんや綱吉もいるのに。
Not that! A short while later,
いいえ、ただの悪ふざけです。私の高性能センサーが気づかないわけございません。
同じく空気を読んで乗ってみただけだ。
同じく。
what the hell, everybody? For a moment there, I thought I was the only one who could perceive that Saki had shrunk. Everything is already confusing enough with all these magic users around, so don't go around setting up misunderstandings. Jeez, honestly, I wish this happened in the first chapter instead.
ゆきは本当に気づかなかったんだよ。
It's not a good excuse. It's not even believable. If it's true, then that would be an even bigger problem than its shrinking itself.
それで、サキはどうして小さくなったんだ？
だから実はもともとさっきは女神だったんだけど、ゆうべ大女神様にお仕置きで妖精にされたの。
Thanks for putting clothes on, Saki. You still suck, though.
女神とは非科学的な。
These two I can understand. They're scientific creations from an empire of machines. I get why they'd want to deny the existence of goddesses, but...
まさか女神とは。
にわかには信じかねます。
Hey! You two are a yokai and her attendant, aren't you? You're already part of the occult, so how does this surprise you?
そう言われましても。
まだまだ世の中、驚くことだらけなのだな。
世も驚いておる。
I'm just surprised that they're surprised. I don't know what you're so proud of. What are you so pleased about?
ところで神といえば、プロコのやつはどうしたのだ？
プロコ様ならそこに。
Over there?
おー、ゲイかやりました。この異界でプロキシマはついに神と出会ったのです。みんな何をしている？神を迎える支度を祭壇と貢ぎ物で出迎えるのだ。
You know she's not a goddess anymore, right? Welcome, Ho.
さっきずっといたよ。迎えなくてもいいってば。
そうだ、一刻も早く本国に連絡を。きっと国を挙げての祭りになるぞ。
おやおや、神谷神の四本橋が調子ついておるようだな。
ふふん、好きに言うがいい。だが何を言っても廃墟の遠吠えにしか聞こえぬ。この一件については我らの勝利だ。
勝利？
そうだ、今までよくも神あがめなどとバカにしてくれたな。だが異界とはいえ神の実在を証明したのだぞ。これすなわちカタログとメシエ正教の正しさの証明なり。参ったか、帝国のバチ当たりどもめ。
I see. Even on a fantasy world like Demiurgus, the existence of non-existence of God is a matter of some debate.
貴様ら帝国の者どもはもう神など死んだ。今時神などと言っていたが、ほれこの通り、異界には未だに神は存在する。
Hmm? I feel like the reality is a little different from her ideal. Oh well.
どうしたナディウス12世。こうなってはグーの音も出まい。グー。
それでつまりプロコさんの国ってずっとサキちゃんたちを崇めてたんだ。
え
えへん。
一応聞くのだが、他の神々もそういう感じなのか。その特に内面的な部分というか性格的な部分というか。
大体こういう感じだよ。
That's right. Well, at least a great goddess is like that.
そうか。
どうした？カタログ本国に伝えぬのか？古来より崇めてきた神がだいたいこういう感じだったと今すぐ魔法で伝えるがよ。
いや、今度にする。
今すっごい失礼なこと言われた気がする。勘違いかもしれないけど。
No, you're not. You're being very rude. Though not without good reason.
いや、いい意味でいい意味で。だから怒るな。
いい意味でならいいけれど。
Don't believe her? Still, Proxy's gotten pretty used to Japan. I mean it in a good way is a pretty Japanese excuse. Anyway, we've gotten kind of off track. Basically, you've heard the reason. Do you understand?
なるほど。おおよそではあるが理解した。新一とさきの言う通りであるな。
Why did she have to like suck my dick off though?
そのような事情があれば昨夜の行為も仕方あるまい。
そんなわけあるか。
Exactly.
サキが女神で妖精であることと昨夜のナンジラの妖精プレートどんな関係があるというのだ。
Ah, she noticed.
なあじゃあそういうのよくないよ。異世界から来たナンジャは非日常性の象徴なわけじゃない。それがそんなノリツッコミなんて。
冷静に分析するな。今はどうでもよいことである。さあ答えよ。なぜナンジラは妖精プレイを、何故兄弟であのようなことを。すぐそこのゲルに世がいるというのに。
それは最低だ。
兄ちゃん最低。
新一、
さすがの私もそれは引きます。
You don't like us already in the first place, Kumadori. Oh, they're all disgusted with me. I don't know if I like the look in their eyes. I guess I understand. If someone else was caught doing what I was, I'd look at them the same way. But there's a good reason for this.
違うのみんな。兄ちゃんが悪いんじゃないの。妖精プレイは
Immediately after Saki was transformed into a fairy.
回想シーン入ります。
Damn it, you're gonna be naked again, Saki.
ワンワンワン。兄ちゃん、大変。さっき妖精にされちゃったよ。
女神サキエルよ。あなたから女神としてのすべての力を剥奪します。非力なその姿で反省なさい。
そんな。こんなんじゃやだよ。こんなサイズじゃお外に遊びに行けないし、学校だって行けないよ。
Hey, don't cry.
泣くよ。妖精に変えられるってのは女神にとって一番きつい罰なの。
Can you just kill her, please, great goddess?
兄ちゃんだってチンポちっちゃくされたら泣くでしょ。
Not really. Watch your metaphors. But I can see how it's a problem. Like you said, you can't go anywhere like that.
そうだよ。こんな格好知り合いに見られたら恥ずかしいもん。
That's not the point. They'd find out you aren't human.
ああ、そうとも言うの。どうしよう。これじゃ困るよ。
Saki.
一つだけサキエルを元に戻す方法があります。
本当に戻れるの？
How do we make that happen?
サキエルが妖精から女神に戻る方法、それは家族の愛です。
So that's the story.
わけなの。
なるほど。ならば仕方あるまい。
などと言うと思ったか。
だからノリツッコミやめなってば。
家族の愛と妖精プレイどう関係がある。人間種は家族で妖精プレイをするのか。家族愛を確かめるために妖精プレイであるのか。皆も言ってやれ。こやつらが間違ったことをしてるとな。
Just turn off your brain, Naja. They just want to show us H scenes.
いえ、それほど間違ってもいないのでは。
綱吉。
は午前はそういうこともあるのではと申しておられる。
うむ、神がそうおっしゃるならそうではないのか。
なんと世の方が少数派であるか。そんなバカな。さては何時ら世に意地悪してるのであるな。新一と世の中を妬んで。
God. I'm actually wishing that the H scenes come back. Rather than just giving me this, I'd rather have the H scenes. My brain.
そんなことないよ。
I'm losing brain cells reading this.
なんじら。
Naja, listen.
なんであるか。
I'm sorry. I know it's wrong. To be honest, we know it isn't right to do that between siblings. But there's no other way. That was the only method the great goddess offered us.
本当なの？妖精プレイでエロス行為をすれば家族愛がチャージされるって。
どんな女神だ。
It'll only be for a little while, so please be patient. We only need to do it for a little until my sister gets back to normal.
お願い。なんじゃ。
うん。そこまで言うのなら。
そう、やったー。じゃあ兄ちゃん、夕べの続き始めるよ。先に家族愛やってー。
Familial love, in this case, means sex between brother and sister.
兄ちゃん。
How the hell do we even have sex with a fairy? Unless we, you know, make ourselves go small too. Maybe there's a magic that would shrink us.
兄ちゃんのチンコでかいよ。
This game is making me lose brain cells.
ナーチャとの不機嫌なようで。
当然でございましょう。ミクリアがすぐ隣の部屋で妖精プレイをしているのです。不安でたまらないのでございましょう。
ナ
なんとお気の毒。
新一。
兄ちゃん、ゆうべの続きだよ。
Patreon.com/Azaikyousuke. I don't I don't know why you guys don't take this game seriously, guys. I'm gonna make like an exclamation mark on like the first episode when this actually is airing on YouTube. I'm gonna be like, don't take this game seriously. See you guys on YouTube. Alright, we are back, YouTube. I am utterly exhausted. I will continue this tomorrow after work. I'm not looking forward to it. I can't believe after work I have to play this. But I'm right now I'm taking a look at the guide. And there is actually a lot of endings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 endings. And one of these are actually the main ending, it looks like. Yeah. These are the main endings. This choice should be unlocked if you got all endings needed from the beginning. Yeah, there's a couple actually. It seems this ending is unlocked after finishing all routes, or if your final route is one of the 2 harem options. This is very interesting. There's 3 routes that I can't do. The ruler of an empire, who is the true monster, and the promise. I have to get a lot of the other choices or the routes first before I can get those. But yeah, I am utterly confused about what the hell I just did. But we are gonna continue this tomorrow. With that said, hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Give this video a like if you guys like it. Sub if you guys haven't. Patreon will be getting these episodes early access along with everything uncensored. If you guys are here for sex scenes, this is probably the game for you guys. I expected this game to not be a nukige, and I was severely confused and disappointed. Maybe the true ending is actually not a nukige. Fingers crossed. But my hope is getting really low. And for people on YouTube, if you guys are not on Patreon just yet, do feel free to become a free member, because that's gonna be where I put first episode previews of future playthroughs. Have a good day, everyone.